now I'm going to insert a quadratic equation in. So it's y equals to x square minus x, right? And minus?
Minus 12.
12. Okay, good. So by using the GeoGebra app, so they immediately give you the graph. Okay? So next time when you do quadratic graph, you can use this GeoGebra app to somehow give you the graph directly, so that you can check your graph manually drawn by you against the GeoGebra one. Then you can see whether yours is correct or not. Okay? So this is how this graph should look like. So I'm going to make use of it. So I know I'm going to end up with this graph, right? But during exam, during questions, I cannot use GeoGebra, you know. I can only use graph paper, you know, right? So how do you use graph paper to do it? So I'm going to demonstrate to you. I think I have a graph paper here. Is it in your folder? No, it's not in your folder. It's somebody else's folder. Yeah, very good. Oh, I have a lot of stuff. I think it's called A4. Let me see. Don't have it. Funny thing. Okay, so. 这里. Do you know why I don't have? When I do a search? Because all the files here, they are not on the local drive.
What's local drive?
Local drive means like, is there. Okay, I think the search can only search for things stored inside the Mac. So all these files, they are in the cloud.
Oh.
So you know, right? I use the box.com. That one is a cloud. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I have this. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to draw the y equals to x squared minus x minus 12, right? So I hope you know we need 3 critical points. Okay, so this one, and then this one. Okay, so this point is the lowest point, right? Or the mirror lah, huh? Okay, so I call this the point C. I call this point A. I call this point B. Okay, by the way, why this point is the lowest point? Actually, you also probably we should talk about it. So in a way, you just compare this to your ax squared plus bx plus c. So in this case, your a is equal to?
A is equal to 1.
Correct. Yeah, so 1. A is equal to 1 and 1 is positive, right?
Yep.
So positive, that's why it's a happy face. The curve is a happy face.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So if your A next time is negative, so the curve will look like D shape. Yes. Okay? So in order to determine the shape, whether it's a happy face or a frown, you look at A.
A must be positive.
A is positive, happy face. A is negative, frown face. So in this case, I draw it like this. A is positive, therefore it's a happy face. Therefore this point is called a lowest point. So if A is negative, your curve looks like this, right? So this will be your point A, this will be your point B, this point will be your point C, and this is no longer the lowest point. This point is actually the
highest point.
Correct. Okay? Because the A and B, they can continue, you know. But the C cannot. The C is max already. Okay? So therefore, this is something you need to note. Okay, so let's come back to this. Okay, so that's how we decide this is a happy face. At least you know the shape now. A is positive in this case. So therefore, it's a happy face. So therefore, we know we are supposed to get the A and the B and the C. Okay? So let's see how we can use factorization to find out some values. So I think you have done the factorization already. So what is the factorization? Is x minus 4, right?
Yeah.
And then x plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Equal to 0, right? And then after that, x is equal to 4, and then x is equal to negative 3, right? Ha! The factorization actually gives you the a and b already.
Yeah.
Which one is the a?
The A is 4. Right?
Huh? I thought negative 3 is... So when you look at the axis, negative 3 comes first or the 4 comes first?
4
Left to
comes-
right.
four-
Oh, so let's say you say this is the 4, then this one will be negative 3.
Oh,
Does it make sense?
no.
Why?
Because it should be on like the same line.
Yeah lah. So I mean, I ask you, if you tell me this is 4, this is negative 3.
No.
Why not?
It should be like on it should be on the same line, like from left to right.
Yep.
It should be minus 3
First.
and then minus 2 minus 1
Yep.
and then 0.
So
1, 2,
therefore,
3, 4.
that's how you decide. This is negative 3. I mean, a is negative 3. This is 4. Why? Because
Left
like
to
you,
right.
yep, left to right. So you draw the number line. Later you see that negative 3 is here, right? Then negative 2, right? Then you have negative 1, you have 0, you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, then you have 4, right? So therefore, that's how you decide negative 3 should be assigned to which point. If you assign it wrongly, you will know it doesn't make sense one. Like just now, right? Yeah, so that's how you assign. But I hope you see your x, your negative 3, right? That is only a x equals to negative 3. And your 4 here is x equal to 4. Right? And when you have a point on the graph paper, so let's say, okay, let me just try to get the x-axis out first. So maybe I just get it out here. So this is negative 3. This is negative 2. Okay. Oh, 1. So this is your point B. This is your point A. If there is only one, if this is the x-axis, right? That's how you point them out, right? But the question is, when you have a graph paper,
It's
a
7:45.
point, let's say if I ask this is the point, a point is always given by x coordinate and y coordinate.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So therefore now you ask yourself, what is the coordinate of this point A? So you know the x coordinate is negative 3. So how do you find the y coordinate?
Do the table.
No
First-
need.
Oh.
Your x coordinate is negative 3, right?
Yeah.
To find the y coordinate, just sub into this.
Oh. So like
Because you sub in the x, you get the y, right?
yeah.
Yeah, good. So what's the y?
Negative 3
Yeah.
squared.
But you need a bracket.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
another bracket. Minus 3. Wait, minus 3
You can put a bracket.
minus 12.
Hmm.
0.
Okay, 0. Good. So therefore, your point A, you can actually note it down is negative 3, comma 0. Then what about your B?
0 because they must be on the same line.
You want to verify?
Yeah. Okay.
Please verify.
So 4.
This one is positive, don't need bracket.
0.
Okay, good. So therefore, this is your 4 and comma 0, right? So therefore, you can start to draw your y-axis already. So this is 0. I'm not using a ruler, so kind of ugly. But let me try my best. Okay. So this is your maybe 2, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8, then this is negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8. Okay, good. So I have A and B already. And guess what? I need to get my C, right? Which is the lowest point, right? And the lowest point is also a mirror, right?
Yeah.
So where's the mirror?
Is okay. The
It's the
lowest
midpoint.
point is-
No. So it's the midpoint between A and
and
B. Because in order to be a mirror, somehow your line should be. Okay, of course you need to find out the value lah. So it should be here, somewhere here, and this distance and this distance is the same. Right? So if I give you this is 10, so this one should be 5, right?
Yeah.
5 and 5, right? So therefore, that's how you get the mirror out. So now you have -3, you have 4. How do you get the midpoint?
4
Yeah.
minus.
No, actually you don't use minus to get midpoint. So therefore, there is a formula for you to memorize. If you don't know, midpoint is equal the start plus the end divided by 2.
Start plus n.
Yeah. So start is -3, right? N is plus 4, right?
Yeah.
So this will give you half. So 0.5, right?
Yeah.
So therefore the mirror is actually here. 0.5. So you know that the point C definitely is here lah.
Yeah.
That means definitely on this line
Yeah.
Definitely on this line. So this is x equal to half.
And
Then
then
the question I want to ask is, since I know that it's here, then how do I know whether it's here, or here, or here? How? You put in half into the
into that
yes
quadrilateral thing.
Quadrilateral. That one is four-sided figure. So you put half into it.
12.
Yeah. You get what?
-12
Yeah.
and 1/4.
Yeah. So okay. I think you need to bracket the half here. Otherwise, your square will square the 1 only.
Okay. Still the same.
Okay. Never mind. So give me a decimal number.
Negative
Negative.
12.25.
So when x is equal to half, y is equal to negative 12.25. So okay, so looks like I need to change the value here because it goes out of the paper already. Okay, so it looks like I have to use -4, -8, and -12. If not, I cannot accommodate the y equals to -12.25. Okay, so this is 4, 8, 12. Actually, I don't need the positive side much. So this is -4, this is -8, this is -12. Okay, good. So -12.25. So here is 10 unit. So 1 unit. So 1 unit is 4 divided by 10 is 0.4. 1 unit is 0.4. So it's less than 1 unit lah. So it's somewhere here lah. Okay. Okay. Good. So I don't need this one. So it's definitely at this one. So this is the point C. So once I get point C, I have point A, I have point A, I have point B. I just use the curve ruler. Of course, I cannot use curve ruler here because it's very funny to use curve ruler on my computer screen. But you can do a better job. So use the right one. So if you park it. Okay, so can you see? Quite nice.
Yes.
Quite nice. Oh, quite nice, right?
Yeah.
Then you just join, right?
Yeah. But you just said it's funny to use.
No, I just demo to you, ma. I never use this to write on my screen. On my this.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, then you can use this side. Flip it,
Flip it and then
Yeah.
draw again.
Yeah. It's a bit funny lah, but anyway, you see. Okay, can't do a good job, but never mind. So of course they don't stop here. You just try to tell it continue to go out. So that's how you sketch your y equals to x squared minus x minus 12. And then you need to label the important point. This point, and this point. This point is your half minus 12, 1/4. Okay? So that's how you sketch quadratic graph.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.